So I've just met a very, very interesting person on a train on the way to London, and I thought this is a great story we need to get across. Sorry, I don't actually know your name.
Trevor. Yeah, Trevor.
Yeah. So Trevor's going to tell us a little story. Trevor was in the army, and he was also in the construction industry. And I want to get across the importance of taking your chances and going for it. And I think Trevor's story is going to open your eyes to the importance of doing small things to make big things happen. Trevor, tell us the story again. What you just told me.
Well, the reason that I retired was, I worked in the construction industry for 34 years, and in 1998, I was lucky enough to have a bit of luck on the lottery. I was a lottery winner.
And you were the lottery winner, weren't you? Tell us how much.
We won a syndicate of 7, won 2.4 million, and so that enabled me, obviously, to retire in 1998 at the age of 58.
And how did that come about? How did the syndicate come about?
The syndicate was a local pub syndicate, and we were told, asked if we have a go, the 7 of us, and we all decided to. And initially, it was just the Saturday one. Well.
And am I right, you when you were telling me the story just now, you were telling me that it was £3 a week, and initially you just thought, this is a waste of money, I don't want to do it. What convinced you?
Well, it was pressure, I suppose, from the rest of the group who decided to do it on the Wednesday as well, you know. So I obviously came into it and I decided to do it, and after 6 months we were lucky enough for the numbers to come up. So that was a very nice little bonus. I was well pleased.
And tell us how you found out the news. What happened that day?
Well, we were actually in the pub that Wednesday night, and we were obviously having a drink as usual, and it came to closing time, and off I went home. Went to bed, and we in those days we had a little Yorkshire Terrier dog, which used to sleep on the bed with us. And anyway, I went to sleep, and at 1:30 in the morning, the phone rang. So I thought, hello, what's this? You know, so 1:30 in the morning, you always think the worst things, you know, that time of morning. Anyway, I picked up the phone, and it was the landlady. And she phoned me up, and she said, Trevor, I'd just like to let you know. She said, first of all, she said, I apologise for phoning you this time of the morning. But she said, when I tell you the reason why, you'll probably forgive me. I said, what's that then? She said, we've won the lottery. I said, well, we've got £10. No, she said, we've got all 6 numbers, which was a total of around about £5,000. But we actually, our syndicate only had half of it, because obviously there's
5 million. The total was 5 million?
Well, yes, but obviously we as a group of 7 won half of it, and obviously somebody else won the rest. We didn't know who, obviously, you know. But anyway, our total was 2.4 million.
That's a nice payday.
Exactly, and that was shared between 7, which was a total of £280,000 each. So that sort of set me up for a bit, and as I say, it enabled me to retire, and so have a bit of a rosy time ever since.
And what happened the day after? So what happens when someone wins the National Lottery?
Well, what you do, you obviously notify Camelot, and as it happened with us, they got in touch with us, and they came down. They had a representative come down, and of course we had the camera people, the newspaper people there as well, you know, because word goes around very quick on that situation. And they, around about 12 o'clock, midday that day, they sent a coach down from London, Camelot in London, and picked us, the 7 of us up, to go up and receive the cheque. And when we got there, they put on a big buffet for us all, you know, and congratulations all round, so to speak, and then obviously presented the cheque. But not only that, the following week or the following 2 weeks, we were asked to go up to Camelot and to actually, in those days, they used to get people to press a button to start off the the Saturday night lottery, which we did. And prior to actually going in to do that, we had to go in for makeup, into the makeup room, and as a lot of people would probably remember Carol Smiley. Probably a lot of people don't, but anyway, she's a well-known star, isn't she? You know, okay, fine. So I sat next to her, and we had a good old chinwag, and she was being made up, and I was being made up,
and you were very made up because of your collection.
Exactly right, very made up. Yeah, exactly right. And
I'd be very happy if I was sat next to Carol Smiley as well.
Oh, she was lovely.
I've always liked her.
I've liked her. Yeah. It's pity I was married.
Yeah, but you're a lottery winner now. You can do anything. The jets, the helicopters.
She's got a lot more than I have. But yeah, so that.
And you got to start the lottery on national TV after that.
Yes, we did. We went on there, and as I said, we were introduced to the cameras, and then we pressed the button for the Saturday night one, and that was it.
And so, I mean, for Trevor, you mentioned your age to me just now.
I'm 75 now.
75. And for you, say 16 to say 26-year-olds who are looking to get work and build up a career and build success. Okay, not everyone's going to win the lottery, but a lot of people want to achieve big dreams. What piece of advice would you have for people now who are entering into the world of work?
It's a bit of a hard question, really, because.
I mean, would it be that small acts matter?
Well, all I can say is if they want to get on in life, they've got to have to get up and go. You can't sit back and let it come to you, because it won't. You have to go out in the world and actually look for it yourself and set up a little business if you intend to set up a business, and obviously work hard to achieve your goal.
And you were in business for many years, weren't you? 30 years.
34 years, yeah.
And what did you employ people? What did you make of young people at the time? 30 years ago.
I had 2 people. Yeah, I was on a small gang, small band, but it obviously gave me a good income, and obviously I think I had 2, maybe sometimes 3 people, but mostly 2, and 3 with myself. And we did quite well. We had good contacts, worked hard, made a good job of everything, and always cleaned up behind me. That's a very important thing to people. No good just doing a job and leaving all your rubbish behind, because they've got to get up and pay for it to be removed. Blah, blah, blah. It's whatever. But come on.
One of the things I've had criticism of people I've tried to employ over the last 5 years since my company is I found a lot of, say, 16 to 26-year-olds have not necessarily had the discipline that was being instilled upon me when I started my apprenticeship. It was their way or the highway. We get a lot of people not prepared to finish tasks. They turn up late. They don't dress appropriately. They kind of want lots of things to come to them, and it gives us lots of economic and time problems. You were in the army. Discipline's been key throughout your career, I imagine.
Absolutely right, and that sets anybody up on the right foot. Recently, in this last week, Prince Harry came out with a statement that they should bring back national service, and I totally agree with it, because it makes you respect people, and it smartens you up, and you have in yourself, it makes you really stand out in the world,
Well, Trevor, it's a great story. I'm not going to take up too much of your time. I know you're off for your birthday celebrations today in London, so I wish you best with that. And
that's all right.
Thanks very much for.
I hope it helps you.
Oh well, great, and hopefully, it's for the people who are listening to this. Take a leaf out of Trevor's book. Work hard, be disciplined, and take small chances, because you never know what might come from it.
Have pride in yourself. That's a big thing. Yeah, and obviously respect other people. Yeah. And get off your butt and work hard.
And on that note, get off your butt, work hard. Thanks a lot. And that's us. That's all from Sunflower Education today. Take care.